how important is your happiness in regards to or versus I guess the best situation for your family, your personal happiness, and then what's best for your family? Because I've seen that happen a lot in families where somebody will say, I just need my happiness. But it might not have been the best thing for the family. And I think sometimes too often do people just say, I'm just gonna live my life and just solely just be happy in all the decisions that I make. I don't know how you feel about that, but with me, it's like, I can't make the decisions for me to be happy all the time because that's not always the right thing to do. To me, that's kind of very close to doing things that are pleasurable to you. Everything that feels good is not good. So is happiness always the right decision?
You asking me that?
I mean, we discussing that.
Okay. Okay. So the way I look at it, right? Like I said before, to me, happiness is temporary. That's the way I look at it. Are there some decisions that, I might need to make for the family where I'm discussing it with my wife, and maybe it's something that I really want to do, but maybe it's best for our family to do a different way. And some people may call it, I'm sacrificing my happiness for theirs and all these different things, but I don't really look at it like that, because, as a father, as a husband, what I'm trying to do is, protect my family, keep us safe, create memories for us. And so if it means that, I might have to temporarily be unhappy, because if happiness is temporary, unhappiness is temporary. So if I have to be temporarily unhappy or uncomfortable, I don't see any problem with that, right?
Yeah.
I mean, to me, that's just one of those things that it just happens. And I also think about it, man. It's like sometimes when we get attached to these temporary things, then we wonder why our happiness never lasts. Okay, so it's not always about my happiness. Like, I got to be happy, so I got to make this decision for me to be happy.
People say it all the time.
And people say it, yeah, and it becomes trendy. It becomes popular. We talked on the other podcast.
What makes you happy?
Yeah, we talked about on another podcast. People like to talk. Nowadays, my truth, or I got to live my truth and this truth, but is one truth, the truth. And it's just like, my happiness and my this, all that, to me, that you getting into something else, man, and you getting into self. As a father, I might want my daughter to become, a world-renowned surgeon, right?
Yeah.
But she may want to make baskets for a living.
Yeah.
If that's what, I'm kind of using words that I didn't necessarily want to use, but if that's the best decision for her, my happiness for her to be a surgeon, come on, like that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's, you can't do that. You can't, try to, control someone else and it's all about your happiness all the time. It's like I said, as a father, as a husband, there are plenty of times I've made decisions where, I have to temporarily be uncomfortable or temporarily unhappy, so to speak, so that my family is good. And to me, that's maturity. That's what being a father is sometimes. And that's what being a husband is sometimes, doing what's best for the group, for your entire unit, not just for you.
Yeah. Cause happiness to somebody could be, I don't want this responsibility with these 3 kids no more. Right. I don't want to be tied down and have to check in with my wife anymore. So I'm just gonna let y'all stay over here. I'm gonna stay married, and I'm still gonna be y'all dad, but I'm gonna move to the Bahamas, and I'm just gonna live there because that's what makes me happy. And y'all just stay here, you know.
That's called running from responsibility.
I know that's exaggerated, or maybe not. But that's the dangers that I see with always making decisions on what makes you happy and always making decisions on what feels good.
Yeah. Isn't that selfish to you?
I feel like it's selfish, but like I said, the trendy thing has been for years that do what makes you happy, whatever floats your boat. And it's not really good. And in the long run, you made a good point. A lot of times it doesn't really make people happy. They go do what they want to do right now, and then they find out that joy is not there and peace is not there.
Right.
But they were happy there temporarily. That's good.